Hello everyone, myself I am Uma and I have overall 8 plus years of IT experience as a data analyst and 4 years of experience as a corporate trainer. I am a Microsoft certified data analyst and a corporate trainer and currently working at Microsoft.
Good evening, everyone. So I hope that most of you are new to this course, right? Maybe you don't know what exactly is this Power BI. If I opt for this course, whether I will be getting a good job or not, what exactly is this course? Why should I learn all these mini courses like SQL, Power BI, Azure, Power Apps, Power Automate? What is the use of this? Why should learn this tool? I'm completely from a non-IT background. I know I have zero knowledge about these tools. Can I opt for this? Is there any coding behind this? You have multiple questions in your mind while joining this session, right? You'll have a lot of questions in your mind while joining this course. Just to focus on this session, by end of the session, all your queries will be addressed, right? You will get some clarity on what exactly is this course about, why should I learn all these technologies, whether anyone can learn this with zero coding knowledge, all your queries will be addressed. Okay, let's begin with our session today. And as part of this course, full stack Power BI with Power Platform, you will be learning Power BI, Azure, Power Automate, Power Apps along with SQL. Okay, the totally 5 courses you will be learning as part of this course. And let's begin with today's agenda. Okay, in today's agenda, we will learn something about visualization. Maybe Power BI, you would have heard Power BI. So, what exactly is that Power BI? It's a visualization tool. So, first, let's understand what is visualization. Then we can go with Power BI. Then we will also learn the cloud technology that is booming in the market, that is Azure, and also the Microsoft platform tools, that is Power Apps and Power Automate. Okay, so we will learn about each of the course. We'll try to understand what exactly it is. And then you will get, by end of this session, all your queries will be resolved. Okay. Now, to understand this visualization analogy, in front of you, I'm giving a small data set. Okay. This is a business data set for a Flipkart. Okay. In the month, in the month of May, it's just a sample data set. Okay, it's just a sample data set for a Flipkart across all the 12 months in a year. All these 12 months, across each month, what is the sales and what is the revenue generated. In front of you is the table. Now I have few questions for you. Hope you will be able to answer. Can you tell me during which month the sales was highest? Also, the month during which the sales was lowest. Also, next question, during which month the revenue was at peaks and during which month the revenue was at least. So you answered this by going through each row, right? Each month you have gone from top to bottom, you have traced all this amount. Okay, January, this much amount. So you have literally gone through everything, and then you figured out that this is something the highest. And then again you have glanced through the sales amount, and then you figured out that this is the least. The same procedure you have also followed for revenue, right? Without any visualization, with manual efforts to figure out the highest and least, you literally took how much seconds? You took around 40 seconds, right? You took around for more than 40 seconds to answer this. Okay. The same thing, if I present in the form of visual, at right hand side, if you can see this, how easy it is for you to answer which month just on seeing this graph, right? Just on seeing this, you can easily tell, right, which month it is making the highest sales, which month it is making the lowest sales, also the revenue, which month it is making the highest, which month it is making lowest. Not only these questions, I can also tell during which months the sales and revenue were stable, which month it is at peaks, which month it is at lowest, also what are the trends, where it has increased, where it has dropped, where it has slightly increased, slightly dropped, at the peak, at the least, right? You were able to answer multiple questions from the visual, but only few questions from the left hand side plain text, right? Plain table. This is the visual which you are seeing. From this, you can tell that during which month it is at peaks, which month it is at least, which month it is at stable. Lot of insights you get out of about your business through these visuals, right? Okay, this is one example. One example, a small table. This is one example you are seeing. Okay. Now the same Flipkart business, the CEO wants to see his business. Okay. The CEO wants to understand his business, how the Flipkart sales is happening, how the Flipkart business is happening. Not only sales, the overall how it is performing. If I show this to the CEO, will he be able to make any insights out of this data? Are you able to understand anything from this data? No, right? The same data, if I represent in the form of this report, the same Flipkart data, if I represent in this form, Flipkart sales analysis report, don't you think he is understanding his business? He gets lot of insights from this report, right? What is the total sales, profit, top customers, top states, top subcategories. Again, also you are showing some conditional formatting here, which is making highest leads. Lot of information you are showing here, right? With this data, is he able to understand anything? Nothing. But with same thing, if you use this analogy, visualization concept, and you apply this, if you present some report like this, easily he will be able to understand his data, right? Whatever the volume of data, how big it is, not an issue. You can easily create this report and give insights about the business, right? Now you understood the importance of visualization. So these are the importance of visualization. Especially, it will understand. Okay, it will make understand how your business data is being interpreted, right? See, once you understand your data, with this you can, this is how my Flipkart is working. This is how the sales is I'm getting. This is how the profit is generated. Total products, where it is performing well, which year it is not performing well. Wherever it is not performing well, I can come up with some decision making, right? I can come up with some solutions, right? So you can not only understand how your business is working, okay, you can also convert the trends into business strategies. Whatever you are seeing, you can make some business strategies also to improve your business. Also, the unrevealed key points about your data also, you will get that insights. Whatever you don't know how it is performing, with this visualization, you can even get some hidden insights which you are not aware of. All the hidden insights, meaningful insights, how you can make decisions in your business, all this you will get out of this visualization. Okay, so that the target audience can focus on the business. Just like we spoke about the CEO of the Flipkart, right? He can focus on this target audience. Here I am talking about Flipkart, not only Flipkart, any business, any domain, any data which is in this format, raw format, you can turn into a information. You can represent that in the form of this visuals, the form of this reports. Okay. Now, okay, you said about the visualization. I got to know. I got to know about this importance of visualization. What's next? What's next? Okay. So not only this visualization you can see in the desktop, you can also see this form of visualization across all the gadgets like mobile, tablet, everything. Okay, so how is that possible? What exactly is the concept behind this? How it is possible? Okay, to know that, first you should understand what is a business intelligence. Okay, Okay, analogy, everything is good, visualization, everything is good. But how to create that? What is the concept behind that? First, you should learn that, right? So that comes here is the business intelligence. Okay. So business intelligence, I can say it's a process. Okay. It's a process where you have all the complete end to end, right from requirement gathering. You gather the data, raw data, you clean the data, you do all the transformations, and then after it is in the proper format, you do the visualizations. Okay, you maintain the data. Multiple things are part of the business intelligence. Okay, so this business intelligence process, it includes all the different phases like data mining, data visualization, data tools, infrastructure, everything. In every organization they use this business intelligence, right? Because everywhere the data is there, right? Any industry you take, the data will be there. So every project, every organization will follow this business intelligence, right, to handle their data, to get some insights about their business. Now, how to create that kind of visualization, right? For that you need some tool, right? You need some tool. So here comes our tool called Power BI. Power BI. So whatever you have seen here, the business intelligence, whatever you are seeing, all these phases, right, as part of business intelligence, everything can be handled by one tool. It's called Power BI. It is a Microsoft product. It is a Microsoft product, Microsoft Power BI tool. So using this tool, you can analyze the data, you can clean the data and make the visualizations. Just like you have seen that Flipkart report, right? The same report I have done using this Microsoft Power BI tool. Okay. Now, is it the only business intelligence tool in the market? Why are you only talking about this Power BI? That comes to your mind, right? The next question which comes to your mind is the same thing, isn't it? I spoke about business intelligence. As soon as I spoke about this, I am saying that everything can be done by Power BI. Is it the only business intelligence tool in the market? Yes. There are many other tools in the market. In front of you, I am showing you multiple tools. All these are business intelligence tools only. But I am talking about Power BI, right? So I have the justification why I am talking only about Power BI. Now you will also come to know why I am speaking only about Power BI. Can you see this chart in front of you? Okay, this is the Gartner chart. Okay, for someone who doesn't know what exactly is this Gartner Magic Quadrant. See, Gartner is a company, just like we have all the MNCs, right? Like multiple MNCs like HCL, Infosys, TCS, whatever. Same like that, Gartner is also a company where they will analyze any tool or any product which comes in the market. They do lot of research on that. They gather the feedback, they gather the reviews, they work on the tool, and finally they decide how good the tool is in the market and provide them rating. Okay, ranking they provide in the market, whether it is standing in the first place or second place, how it is in the current market. They give feedback of the tools. Okay, so all the tools which you have seen here, right? More than this, still all the business intelligence tool are put together in this magic quadrant. Okay, in this magic quadrant. So out of all these quadrants, here one quadrant you are seeing, here one, and here one. Okay, out of all this, the leaderboard, right? This is the leaderboard, means it is the top quadrant. This is the top quadrant. In the top quadrant, again, if you see which one is at the top, Microsoft. Microsoft's business intelligence tool is Power BI. This is the tool which is there in the market. I'm not only talking about 2022. From the past 4 to 5 years, the Power BI is only leading in the business intelligence. No other tool. See, this is the leaderboard. Okay, this complete portion is the leaderboard. In this leaderboard, you are only see three tools. Okay, this quick, it is somewhere at the bottom. Okay, it just enters the leaderboard, but still it's at the bottom, so you need not even consider this. So what are the two things you need to consider? Power BI and Tableau. Even when compared to Tableau, which one is leading, which is at the top? Power BI. Okay, past 4 years the chart remains same. Power BI only is leading. Okay, slowly it is moving upwards. There is no other competitors for Power BI. Okay, now you may wonder why this is still it is leading from past 4 years. Why it is leading? What exactly is this tool? When it started? Why it is having this much demand in the market? Right? Your next question coming into your mind is the same thing. Yes or no? Yes. So let's see the history of Power BI. When it started, when it came to the market, let's see that. Okay. So the history is 2015. Okay. 2015 only the Power BI has come into the market. So almost around 7+ years old, right? 7+. Okay. 8 years, approximately 8 years old now. Okay. And which brand it belongs to? Microsoft. So almost every day we are using Microsoft products. Yes or no? Can you name some examples which products we are using on a daily basis? The presentation which I am giving right in front of you, the same thing is also a Microsoft product. The PowerPoint presentation which I am giving in front of you, this is also a Microsoft product only. Okay. All these are Microsoft products. Whatever the teams, usually in IT, the Teams is a channel where people communicate, right? Communicate, collaborate with the team, undergo the meetings, everything. The Teams is also a Microsoft product. The PPT, the Excel, whatever the products which you are using on a daily basis, everything belongs to the brand called Microsoft. So the Power BI also belongs to Microsoft family. Okay. That is why it is very popular, right? Now, you are also seeing some of the companies which are using Power BI. But as per today, right, as per 2023, not only these companies, as on today's date, not only this company, these are just for examples of popular companies I'm giving you as an example. As of today, almost every company will have multiple clients. In that, at least one client are using Power BI. At least one client is using the Power BI. So it's almost like it became quite common that every company now started adopting to Power BI tool. Okay. Why? This tool is not restricted to particular domain. It can be used everywhere and anywhere. When I say everywhere and anywhere, in general, we will have multiple domains, right? In general, we have multiple domains. It can be a financial or banking or manufacturing, healthcare, e-commerce, energy, multiple domains. Any domain you take, they are using this tool now. Okay, so that is the importance of Power BI. That's why I'm talking about Power BI more, but not other tools, right? They don't have that much popularity. As per Gartner also you have seen, I am not telling you that it's popular. A company called Gartner, whose main work is only to give you the rating for the ranking for the tools which are in the market. So they have only declared that Power BI is the leading from the past 4 years because of all its features and how it is extensively used across different domains, different organizations. Okay. So here are some examples of the reports. All these reports are created by the students by the end of the course, right? Not even end, by the 30 days, within 30 days of the course, Power BI course, you will also be able to create some reports like this without anybody's help. On your own, without anybody's help, within 30 days of the Power BI course. Okay. Next, this is about the Power BI we have seen. Okay, you will also be able to create this. For this, no coding is required. Other than some functions you will be learning, but no coding is required for Power BI. Anybody if they can understand the English right away. I am speaking to you in English language, right? If you can able to understand this English with zero coding knowledge, you will also be able to create some reports like this. Okay, so it is a no coding platform. Fine. Now you got some idea about Power BI, right? Let's move on to our next topic, right? As now in front of you, you are seeing some graph, right? Right hand side. You are seeing some graph here, right? Data created, okay, from 2010 to 2016. Then from 2016, if you see, so from 2010 to 2016, slowly the data was increasing. If you see from 2016 to 2020, see how much is the data growth? 6.5 gigabyte to 40 gigabyte. Okay, means every one of you knows, right, what is GB. Like when I ask you what is your laptop configuration or your mobile configuration, you will say, right, 6 GB. How much you will say? 8 GB, right? GB you know. Okay, GB you know. To know more in detail what are the higher configurations, the left hand side you can see this. Okay, in short, if I have to tell you, from 6.5 gigabytes to 40 gigabyte, it has increased as of 2022. Okay, here you can see here. Slowly it will be increasing. 2022, 2023, it will keep on increasing only. Okay, it is 40, right? 40 means 40 into 10 to the power of 21. 10 to the power of 21. It means like this, I need to add the zeros. Okay. Like this, how many times I need to add? I should keep on adding. Just imagine the volume of the data. Just concentrate on this volume of the data, how it is increasing exponentially. It will keep on increasing only, right? Because now everybody is having smartphone, everybody is using the internet, right? Everywhere, every business, everywhere the data is growing. So it will keep on growing. The data will keep on growing. Okay, the day when the data growth is getting down, when the data growth will get down, will slow down, when you stop using internet, when you stop using your mobile phone, when you stop using all your applications in your mobile, right? Only the day when the data will get down, the growth will stop, only that day your Power BI tool demand also may come down. But do you think the data growth will stop? Do you think internet will stop? Do you think the usage of mobile will stop? Do you think the usage of apps in the mobile will stop? The answer to your question also, Power BI demand will never get down. It will, the growth of the data, how it is increasing exponentially, the same way the demand for Power BI also will increase. Okay. Now to handle this situation, right, the data growth, right? The data is growing exponentially. To handle this large volume of current data and this future, this 40 gigabytes may become 80 gigabytes or 120 gigabytes or whatever it becomes, right? To handle this, we need some cloud service which can handle the unlimited data. That is why we are going to learn some cloud computing topic. Okay, cloud compute, one of the cloud service we are going to learn. In front of you, you are seeing again 4 different cloud service providers. But currently, the leading one in the market is AWS. Okay. Overall, I'm saying overall it is leading, and for the data related services, okay, as a Power BI developer, you belongs to the data family, right? Data analyst or a Power BI developer, business analyst, anything related to data, you belongs to data related family. In that, if you take Microsoft is the leading cloud service provider. It is the first leading service provider in terms of data related services. But if you take overall, AWS is the first place and Microsoft will be the second place in terms of cloud service providers. Okay. So why I need this cloud one? As I told you, large volume of data you cannot store in your on-prem, right? In your on-prem. When I say on-prem, like you have seen in the chart, right? How big the volume of data. Do you think all this you can store in your laptops? How
No.
many laptops you need to store this? 10 laptops you need. Again, the data grows. You will buy some more laptops. 15 laptops you will maintain. Again, 20 laptops. For each laptop, you will spend 1 lakh rupees price and you buy it. That is not the efficient way, right? That is definitely not the efficient way. Even in the real time, the databases may be holding around some limited GB of data, right? Every time they cannot maintain the infrastructure, they cannot go with the different servers. Instead of that, if you can go with the cloud services, these are some of the benefits which you get if you go with the cloud services. Okay, now why we are learning one extra thing apart from the Power BI? Why we are learning the cloud service? To handle the large volume of data. Okay, the data is coming, you are able to do the report, that's fine. But this was huge volume of data even tomorrow. This is about future, okay? The cloud computing is about future. Tomorrow, that 40 may become 80, 120, 200, right? How you will store the data? For that, you need this cloud computing service because it is cost effective. Means whatever you are using, only for that you will pay. Means when compared to purchasing the laptops to hold that much information, it will be very, very less expensive. Okay. And also unlimited storage space. This is our main objective, right? Our future will be the data will keep on growing. In future also it may become double or triple, or how many times it will grow, we don't know. So the data will keep on growing. We need some unlimited storage space. So cloud computing is the best service for this, handling unlimited storage space. Okay. Also it will handle this backup and recovery. Okay. So something is happened to your data, to your business data. So handling it, recovery of the data, everything, it will take it. It is very efficient, flexible enough, and strategic edge solution it is providing, and faster deployment. Okay. So just remember that to handle that large volume only, we are going with this cloud services. In these cloud services also, specially we are taking which provider? Azure services. Azure services we are going with because we can access the data, right? If it is only in your local system, let's take it is in my laptop, the others will not be able to access it, right? And the volume also, it is limited if it is in my laptop. But if you are accessing through Azure services, if your data is in Azure cloud across the world, right? You may be at any country across the world, anyone can access. Okay, whoever has access to the data, wherever you are across the world, you can access it. You don't need to set up any infrastructure. It's very user friendly. Easily you can store, you can access it, and you pay only for what you are using. Okay, this is about the Azure. Okay, why we are using Azure services. On top of that, to handle the data cleaning also, we are using this Azure services, right? The data is coming from different sources. The data may not be cleaned data. Okay, you will have some raw data, right? Raw data you will have. The data will not be clean. Okay, so all the data will be cleaned here, and then the cleaned data, this data cleaning or data transformation you can do in this one of the Azure services called Azure Data Factory. Okay, Azure Data Factory. So using this services, you can clean your data, you can transform your data, and then pull the data to the Power BI, and then you create your visualization. Okay, for this reason, you will be going with the Azure services. mainly when you're handling a large volume of data, right? And the data coming from different sources, and to clean the data as well, not only storage but also for data cleaning. Okay, clear with the Azure services? Fine. Now this is about Azure. This also you will be learning along with Power BI. Okay, so Power BI you will learn. First you will start with SQL, then you will learn Power BI, and then you will also learn this Azure. Okay, Azure services. Whichever is required for a Power BI developer, those Azure services you will be learning. Now, on top of this, you will also learn one more tool called PowerApps. Okay, you will learn one more called PowerApps. So, what exactly is this apps? Right? In your mobile, if you see, you will have multiple apps, right? Each one of you, if you just open, take 2 seconds and open your phones, you will see multiple applications, right? Like you have Facebook, WhatsApp, what else? Paytm, Phone Pay, Google Pay, or different apps you will have. Okay. See, Power Apps is also about creating a user-friendly app for a business users. This is also part of Microsoft platform where any business users without depending on anyone with a no-code platform. This is called as a no-code platform. Means you no need of any programming language. Okay. See, mobile apps you are seeing, right? Like if you have heard in the past or anywhere, if you learn, if you hear about mobile apps, the first thing comes to your mind is Android Studio. How many of you heard about it? Android Studio. Like anything you want to develop any application, you have to write lot of coding, right? So much of code you have to write and you have to develop any app, whether it is a desktop application or a mobile application. Any application if you want to develop any apps, you have to go with lot of coding. But in Power Apps, it's a very user friendly app. Okay, like using business application, you can connect to your data, you can pull that data and you can create very interactive applications. Okay, in the day to day example, if I have to give you, you might be ordering food. In day to day life, you might be ordering food, right, to Zomato or Swiggy, whatever. Yes or no? So whenever they come, right, whenever they come, they give you your food, right? Immediately, how you are getting? They are not carrying any laptops, right? Just one mobile they are carrying, that's all. As soon as they deliver food to you, immediately you will get some message, right, that your food is delivered. When they are near to your home, you will also get one message saying they are at your doorstep. They are about to come to your doorstep. They are near to your doorstep. All these messages, everything you are getting that updates, right? How is that? Right? They are not carrying any laptop, but in the mobile itself, they are using some apps. They are using some apps. Immediately they give you order, they update it. Immediately they reach your location, they update it. Right? Everything they are doing within seconds, you are seeing that changes. You are seeing that the food is delivered, you get a message, you get a notification, everything is happening on the spot, right? Because they are also using some apps in the mobile. Example of Power Apps I am telling you. Okay, they are also using some apps in the mobile. Immediately they can update. Very user friendly app. For that, no technical knowledge is required, right? Those delivery boys, what will they know? Right? They don't know any technical things. Just to open the app, click on delivered option. That's all. Very user friendly, intuitive and helpful applications. Without any code, you can develop. Okay, there are multiple such examples I can give. Right, many people without taking any laptops, just with mobile, how they are updating. Even you call any service center, you call anyone, say suppose your fridge has some repair, you call the LG people, they come and do that repair, immediately the status will be updated, right? Just in mobile only they are updating everything. How is that possible? Because of this Power Apps. So there are multiple such examples where you can build all your user friendly applications. So as part of this course also, you will also learn how to create the user-friendly apps using PowerApps, okay, without any coding. These are some of the examples. Okay, this will also be a part of your course along with Power BI, Azure, and Power Apps. Okay, now coming to Power Automate. Okay, it's the name itself is a self-explanatory. Automate. It has the power to automate multiple things. When I say multiple things, there are many things in your day-to-day life you can automate, right? Every day, first thing when you log into your system, you will check your mails, right? You need to open your mail, check to your mail, reply to some mails. Also, if there is some report you want to share it with your manager, you pick up the report from some common folder. Every day you take it, send it to your manager or send it to some department. There are multiple things in our day-to-day life which are repeating almost every day. So this kind of repetitive task you can automate using the Power Automate. Okay, this also is again a no code, or for complex applications you may use low code. Okay, no code or low code. Nowhere it is related to Java. Okay, in Java or any other programming languages, you will see some 100 lines of code, right? Here, nowhere you will see such code. Everything will be drag and drop functionality. But still, these apps will do wonders. This literally do wonders in your applications. Okay, so that is why all these tools are still leading in the market. Okay, so Power Automate also it is used to automate the task. It can be anything, sending automatic reminders or moving the data, scheduling some refreshes, or even automate the task in your local system. Okay, any repetitive task, I can say any repetitive task which doesn't require our manual intervention, all such kind of things can be automated. Okay, this is about this Power Automate. Now, why all these are required? Now, all these tools, why it is required means as part of the data-driven technology, right? Like you will be going as a Power BI developer or a data analyst. So, all this will be helpful. You pull the data from multiple sources, and using the Azure services also for large volume of data, you can clean the data in Azure services, you can create the report, and for the same data, for the same report, you can also create some applications using Power Apps which can also be integrated with Power BI. Okay, and during the process of this, if you want to automate any repetitive task in your project or in your report, any repetitive task you want to automate, you can also use Power Automate. And this Power Automate also you can integrate with the Power BI. Okay, so all this together will form a Microsoft Power Platform. So the entire Power Platform you are going to learn. Okay, including these two tools, you will be learning this. This will be like a full stack Power BI. Now, did I answer your question? Why, what other things we need to learn along with Power BI? So, all are leading in the market. Okay, every tool which I have told you, Power Platform, Power Automate, Power Apps, Azure, everything is leading in the market. All these tools and technologies have lot of demand. Okay, so that is why only with SQL and Power BI also you will get. Okay, I will show you about this job openings also. You have plenty of opportunities, but the more the tools you learn, if you know 5 skills like SQL, Power BI, Azure, Power Apps, and Power Automate, all the 5 skills, if you know, you will have lot of opportunities, more job opportunities, right? Because all are demand in the market. Everything has a demand. Okay. Now, one more question still is reminding your mind, right? That is, who can go for this course? Most of you are having no coding background, right? Most of you don't have any coding background, and some people are also freshers. Some of you are having career gap as well. Now your question is whether I can go with this course or not. To answer, I will say big S. You can definitely come and opt this course. As I told you, for every tool I have used here, for every technology I have shown here, none of that requires any coding. Anyone who has a career gap, even though you are a fresher or you don't have any programming knowledge, you don't know any coding, nothing you know, but if you can understand my simple English, then you are fit to learn this course. Okay, today you learn this course, tomorrow any domain you can go. You can go as a Power BI developer, you can also go as a data analyst, you can also go as a data scientist in the future. I'm saying you can also go as a business analyst. Means data scientist means you can learn, you it's good to have all these technologies. On top of this, some extra knowledge you should have on some other Python and some other technologies. Okay, so for now, whatever the course you learn, you can directly go for different roles. Power BI developer, you can also go as a data analyst, you can also go as a visualization engineer, you can also go as a business analyst as well. So any data related role you can go by learning all these skills. So what is the duration of this course, right? That will be your one more question. What is the duration of this course? What is the fees of this course? How much months it will take? Okay, so it will start with SQL first. It's like 15 hours of SQL, 15 plus I am saying. Okay, all these are plus 40 plus hours of Power BI and 15 hours of Azure and 30 hours including Power Apps and Power Automate. Every day it will be from 1.5 hour, 1.5 hour every day. It may go till 2 hours also if you have the doubts, clarification, if you are stuck somewhere. Okay. And we will also show some end-to-end projects. The main thing is you will get some organization account in real time when you're going and working, right? Each one of you will get something like someday, okay, some ID you will get in real time when you go and work for any organization, you will get something like this. Okay, to work with the Power BI, to work with Power Apps, Power Automate, right? All these technologies, you need some license. To get that license to work on that, you also need some organization account. Like this, you need some organization account. So this organization account, this license, everything we will only provide you, right? So we are someone who will concentrate more on hands-on, real time, because everything is drag and drop functionality only, right? You will not be doing coding much. So all this practically you need to implement. Every day we will be teaching you. Every day we will give you assignments. If you are stuck somewhere, we will help you. Okay, there will be mentors, and within your team also there will be some mentors. Everyone will be in the WhatsApp group and you will help each other. So for that you also need organization ID for license and to work practically in real time. Whatever you will be doing, all these things you will learn here practically. For that you need this. So this also will be part of your course fee only, which is around 27K, right? So in this course fee itself, you will have this also covered. This license, your organization mail ID, everything is covered in this. Okay. Real-time projects also we will see. Interview guidance also, how to prepare your resumes, how to update your Naukri portals, LinkedIn, everything end-to-end resume preparation. Also soft skills. Okay. This is one more skill. Technically, 5 courses you will be learning. SQL, Power BI, Azure, Power Apps, Power Automate. Apart from that 5, you will also be learning soft skills. Okay, this separately we will not be teaching. The day one we start the training, and within this 3.5 months, 3.5 months to 4 months duration, you will be completing this course. So during this period itself, from day one, the way we communicate, the way we ask you questions, the way you answer in the class, the way I guide you completely, you will also learn the soft skills also by end of this 4 months. along with these 5 courses. Okay, this is one more added advantage for you. Okay, by completion of this course, you will be completing this sequel as well. You will be also completing the creating the report part from the scratch. You will also get the complete knowledge in Power BI. You will also get knowledge of cloud services as well as Power Apps and Power Automate. Thanks for joining. You can always reach out to our team, right? Hope you all have Mahesh sir's number.